college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Blue Heaven, Albertson Stadium in Boise, Idaho, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last year's national champions, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Broomstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. First play of the drive, to come out throwing. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Using his legs, it's Hill. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. He's got the first down and still motoring. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big game that time. That's great execution.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
And the Broncos lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Quarterback still with the football. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. The sure hands. It's Henderson. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
That completion sets up an important third down play. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Third down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Hands off to the left. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Slides to avoid the big hit.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Can he get there on the ground? What a stiff arm. Stiff arm shakes off the defender. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Important second down play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Henderson. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards.
Touchdown, Bama, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Manages the tricky footing and knocks through the PAT. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
A loss of 8 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down. On the set.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Wants to throw it. He lets it go on the move. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Great positioning by this defender in man coverage to be able to swat that ball away there on the quick slant.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Now they're putting themselves in these 3rd and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
And here's the return now from midfield. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Takes the ball and heads to the left side.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Caught in the flat by the running back.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Punt team ready to boot it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. Powering through a tackle. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the move now. He'll throw it now. That's caught. It's Hill. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Contact as he let the ball go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on 3rd down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a 4th down.
The Broncos will have to punt this one away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And here's the return. They'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They'll run the option. Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. Across the 40. Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown. Tied. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football. The option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Alabama 14.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 10, set to kick off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
And your Boise State Broncos will take over 1st and 10.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield, Right now, they are dominating this game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Running out of time in the pocket. And the QB just goes down for a sack.
You know, once you leave the pocket, you're a fish in shark-infested waters for this defense, and they got to him in a hurry there.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, cold weather. He seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. First down and 10 now. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Fights through the tackler. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Getting set. Here's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Now here's the toss play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. Defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Keeping it on the ground here. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This will be a 35-yard attempt. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. There's a flag in the field. If it's on the defense, would not be enough for first down yardage. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. It's a run to the left. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? missile toward the end zone on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Trying an onside to start the 3rd with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. It's a quarterback keeper. Picks up the first, looking for more. Muscles past the defender. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Off the play fake on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes a quick catch. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
The field goal is good. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Let's it fly to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Offense back out there trying to get something going.
221 wing, 221 wing. Trick 9,
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands, it's Henderson. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. First down here for this offense. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. The ball to the ground. The defense has got it.
This offense just blew an opportunity to have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Finds his target. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is... for the first down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab by the receiver. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Broncos with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Hill. Breaking free at the 35. He make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Boise State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. And the quarterback keeps it here. Has the first down and more. He's found some room at the 45. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
You talk about a headache for a defensive coordinator. You got to plan around that kind of speed and discipline and elusiveness from a quarterback like this. Man, it creates nightmares that this defensive coordinator, I'm sure, dealt with.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt?
Here we go, here we go.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Second down, looking to throw it. And this pass is on target, caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Trying for a 4th down completion. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. The ball is loose. They scoop up the ball. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They continue to roll up the score.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for...